This is Operations Officer Windfall, codename Windfall. I'm looking over Elliott Bay. Yes. Now, once when I was in the military, I've been in the military several times in several time zones. I had occasion to go to Maryland, and I watched the horses on the beach. Son of a beach. There were the horses on the beach. There's a very tall bridge that crosses the bridge. Anyway, I had friends in the military, girls, very nice girls. One girl was named Wilma. Now, Wilma was incredibly gifted. She was a blonde, and she had a great voice, and she sang beautiful songs. Also, she played the trumpet. She played taps at funerals. Now, she actually decided to go into the Marine Corps, and they accepted her, and so she had to go to Marine Corps boot camp, which was not pleasant, I understand. She gave me a postcard. She says, "Hannah, this is horrible. I hate this." Anyway, that's what she said. Well, I'm trying to get to a point here. Now, once upon a time, during July 4th celebrations in 1976, I had occasion to be on a detail where we had to march in formation, left, 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 right, left. Now, we were in PA, but that wasn't the only place we were. We were in many places, many times. And to put it bluntly, I had an officer, and she was, well, I should say, a little light in the loafers, which means she was a dyke. Now, she couldn't say that, because she said that, well, she'd get in big trouble. The FBI would come to her door, and they would arrest her. She'd lose her security clearance. She had a top secret crypto. Actually, she had a top secret Q, which of course stands for people able to deal with nuclear weapons. Now, there was a man I knew who was in the Air Force, who was stationed in the D.C. area. He had a wife he used to beat routinely, and he was in the honor guard. So, like when a dignitary, almost anybody that was a head of state or somebody that was important, would, step off the plane onto the tarmac, they would stand at attention and present colors. Dun, 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 dun. Now, he did not have a top secret crypto clearance like I did. And he did not have a Q clearance, which I did not have. I did have compartmented information. Let's see, SCI they called it, Special Compartmented Intelligence. I had clearances like that, which allowed you to get access to things that were normally pegged stuff. Now, there was a crash. A jet, a 737, crashed into a mountain that was called Weather Mountain. This is a place where, this is a doomsday scenario. When the end comes, and it'll come probably some way we're not expecting it, or they're not expecting it, the big nuke goes off in the sky. Well, the president supposedly is already going to be warned that the nuke's coming, via an ICBM. If that's a suitcase nuke, in that case, he would probably be surprised in his bed, its bed. But the moral of the story is, nuclear retaliation is de rigueur in terms of nation states fighting the Cold War. They used to call the doctrine MAD, mutual assured destruction. That is, if the Russians or anybody else launched a nuclear attack against us, we would, without question, launch a retaliatory attack to devastate their country and leave them in the Stone Age. Now, I didn't smoke pot in the military, but I knew people that did. I knew people who were homosexuals, in particular that dyke, the one that held her finger in the wall. So, what I'm trying to tell you, my dears, and I hope you're listening because this is very important. If you play football in the Army, or the Navy or the Air Force or the Marine Corps, and you get totally soused, you get compromised, that means you're in bed with a Ruskie, and they turn you and you become, well, a pawn, be careful, because you may be asked to do something you'd rather not. And what you might be asked to do would be, of course, compromise security. Now I'm looking at a security person right now. Anyway, how you doing, sir? That's good. He's doing well. He told me that. He didn't actually say anything. He just blipped. But anyway, here's the thing. The important thing you must know right now, and it is 11:30 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time, and today's date is November 23rd, 1963. You must remember this more than anything else. Anything I've said you can disregard, but not this. The people that play football and the people that have the playbook, and you know what I'm talking about, must not be compromised. If they're compromised, all hell breaks loose. Don't let that happen.